The Finesse breast pump is ideal for mothers who work full-time or those who just want a fast and easy pumping experience. The portable Finesse pump and its accessories fit neatly into a helpful tote bag. The tote bag and accessories you receive may look different from those you see here. Some models may be available without a carry bag. This discreet and organized system is designed for today's busy mother. The breast pump is lightweight, compact, and quiet. It weighs only 1 pound, yet offers 8 suction levels and 4 cycle speeds. These dual controls allow you to customize your pump settings to your own body's response. Along with the breast pump, the system includes 6 collection bottles with locking caps and 3 freezer packs that fit neatly into a removable, insulated cooling tote. The breast pump can be powered in 3 ways. An AC adapter is included, so you can plug it into an electrical outlet. AC adapters for other countries are also available. The pump can also be powered with 6 standard AA batteries. A car adapter is available to be purchased separately. Each Finesse breast pump comes complete with a dual HygieniKit milk collection system. This kit has a proven protective barrier that keeps the breast pump and tubing dry while pumping. Mold and bacteria can easily grow in pump tubing when moisture becomes trapped inside it. With proven airlock protection, the solid diaphragm keeps the air from your pump from coming in contact with your milk while pumping. Even if the milk container is turned on its side or upside down, moisture and milk aerosols will not enter the tubing or the pump. With this solid barrier, you don't have to dry or clean the narrow tubing. Ameda's exclusive proven airlock protection can prevent contamination and simplifies pump care. If your HygieniKit is marked sterile, you may use it right out of the package. If your HygieniKit is not sterile, before using it for the first time, boil those parts of the system that come in contact with your milk for 20 minutes. This includes all parts of the collection kit except adapter cap, tubing, and tubing adapter. After boiling, let these parts air dry. Before pumping, always wash your hands well with soap and water. To assemble the HygieniKit, first insert the diaphragm into the upper chamber of the breast flange. Then snap the adapter cap, with the tubing attached, onto the top of the upper chamber. Next, hold the valve carefully by the thick sides, not the flat edge. The valve will compress slightly. Gently push the valve firmly onto the ring on the underside of the breast flange. The valve is vital for proper suction and should always be handled very gently. Next, screw the collection bottle into place. And finally, push the tubing adapter with tubing attached into the tubing adapter port on the pump. The tubes from both collection kits should be plugged into the tubing adapter. If you single pump and want extra suction, simply remove one tube and close it with the tab on the tubing adapter. When your HygieniKit is assembled, you are ready to use your Finesse breast pump. After centering the flanges on your breast, sit upright and start the pump by turning the suction dial. Turn the dial to the right to increase the suction to the highest comfortable level for you. Adjust suction as needed for comfort. Next, set the pump speed with the speed dial. Again, turn the dial to the right to increase to the highest speed. When you hold the flanges to your breasts, make sure your nipples are centered in the breast flange tunnel. Hold them firmly but gently to create an airtight seal around your breasts. Finesse with Ameda's Comfort Flow technology creates a smooth, more consistent sensation, so pumping feels more comfortable, which means more milk. Flange fit is also important for comfort and milk flow. What determines breast flange size and your fit is the width of the flange opening. With a good flange fit, you should see a small space around your nipple as it moves freely in the tunnel during pumping. If the breast flange is too small, your nipple may rub along the tunnel's sides or move very little. If the flange is too large, too much of the areola may be drawn in, and it may be hard to get an airtight seal. For a good fit, Ameda's custom-fit flange system offers 7 different breast flange sizes, which adapt to all Ameda breast pumps and kits. If your pump or kit includes more than one flange size, try each one to see which is most comfortable and produces the best milk flow. Breasts can change over time, so check your flange fit every few weeks. If you have small nipples and the flanges included with your pump or kit are too large, a reducing insert or flexi-shield may improve your comfort and milk flow. If the breast flanges included are too small, larger sizes are available. These larger sizes, called custom-fit flanges, can be purchased separately. It may take a few minutes for your milk to start to flow out of the breast. When your milk begins to flow, this is known as a letdown or milk release. This is the most important part of successful pumping. During a breastfeeding, most mothers have 3 or 4 milk releases, even if they don't feel them. Once milk flows, turn the speed lower by turning the speed dial to the left to help drain your breasts. Keep your suction as high as is comfortable. When your milk release ends and your milk flow slows, try for another letdown by turning the speed dial to the right to the highest speed. Repeating these fast then slow speed settings several times during a pumping session is what we call multi-phase pumping, which mimics a baby's nursing pattern at the breast. Imagine your baby breastfeeding. After your baby latches deeply, baby sucks very quickly. Once your milk starts to flow, your little one changes to slow, deep draws or sucks. You will hear your baby gulping or swallowing. When your milk flow slows, your baby goes back to quickly suckling. This helps to stimulate another letdown. Your Ameda Finesse pump with custom control for complete control of speed and suction helps to mimic this breastfeeding rhythm. To trigger a milk release, it may also help to gently massage your breasts or apply a warm compress. As you pump, tilt the collection kit down slightly so your milk flows into the bottle. Do not lean forward. Close your eyes, relax, and imagine your baby nursing at your breast. Dual pumping takes much less time than single pumping. When dual pumping, allow 10 to 15 minutes per session. If you single pump, switch breasts about every 5 to 7 minutes and allow about 20 to 30 minutes total per session. When you finish pumping, turn off the breast pump. Then remove the flanges from your breasts. If necessary, break the suction by inserting a finger between the flange and your breast. When the suction is broken, remove the flange. Finally, unscrew the bottles and screw the locking caps into place. Follow the milk storage guidelines you're given. After each use, clean the Finesse breast pump and the hygienic kit. To clean the pump, simply wipe the casing with a soft, damp cloth, using only water or a mild soap. All parts of the hygienic kit that come in contact with your milk should be rinsed with cool water and then washed well in warm, soapy water. The tubing, adapter cap, and tubing adapter will not usually need to be washed because the silicone diaphragm prevents them from coming into contact with your milk. The bottles, flanges, and any inserts may be washed by hand or on the top rack of a dishwasher. The silicone diaphragms and valves should be washed only by hand in warm, soapy water and rinsed well. Be especially careful with the valve. The valve should always be washed and rinsed gently and should never be scrubbed with brushes or anything abrasive. To ensure the best performance of your breast pump, we recommend replacing valves every 8 to 12 weeks, depending on cleaning and use. After rinsing, all parts should be air-dried on a clean surface. For mothers who want a manual breast pump, Ameda offers a pump with an award-winning design. The one-hand breast pump handle assembly may be included with your pump or kit, or it may be purchased separately. The one-hand breast pump attaches easily to your hygienic kit and allows you to achieve multi-phase pumping by simply squeezing its handle. Before you pump, wash your hands well with soap and water. If your pump package is marked sterile, you may open and use it right away. If your pump is not marked sterile, boil all of its parts for 20 minutes. Then let them air dry. To assemble the one-hand breast pump, first fit the piston seal onto the base of the piston. Push the center of the handle down and snap the top of the piston into the groove on the handle. Push the piston into the upper chamber of the breast flange. Pull the handle down and snap the collar around the groove of the breast flange. Gently push the valve firmly into place onto the ring on the underside of the breast flange. Screw the flange onto the bottle. The handle assembly is attached correctly if the top of the handle is a straight line. The pump can be used with either hand. To begin pumping, grasp the handle with your thumb in front and fingers behind the upper chamber of the breast flange. Place your hand as high as you can on the pump handle, with one side of the handle in the groove between your thumb and forefinger. Swivel the handle for wrist comfort. Center your nipple in the breast flange and hold the flange to your breast to make an airtight seal. Tilt the flange slightly downward so milk flows into the bottle. With the one-hand breast pump, you can control pump suction and pump speed just by squeezing the handle. The harder you squeeze, the stronger its suction. The faster you squeeze, the greater its speed. Begin pumping with a few minutes of fast, gentle squeezes. This may help trigger the letdown reflex or milk release, just as your baby does at the start of a breastfeeding. You can also encourage milk release with a warm compress or by massaging your breast with your free hand, either before or during pumping. When your milk begins to flow, use slower, stronger squeezes, never squeezing harder than feels comfortable. With the one-hand breast pump, you can use fast, gentle squeezes to trigger milk release and slower, stronger squeezes to drain the milk faster. This multi-phase pumping mimics a baby at the breast. You can also try the squeeze, hold, and release technique, which may make manual pumping easier. After the faster, gentle squeezes trigger your milk release, squeeze the pump handle and hold it as your milk flows into the collection bottle. Continue to squeeze and hold while the pump slowly and automatically releases suction until you need to stimulate another milk release. Gentle, fast squeezes will once again trigger a milk release. With the one-hand breast pump, each pumping session should take about 20 to 30 minutes. And it's a good idea to switch breasts every 5 to 7 minutes. When you have finished pumping, simply remove the pump from your breast. Unscrew the collection bottle and screw the locking caps into place. Follow the milk storage guidelines you were given. To clean the one-hand breast pump, take it completely apart. First, remove the valve carefully by pulling it off by its thick sides, not the flat edge. Next, detach the handle from the breast flange. Then gently pull the piston out of the upper chamber of the flange. Flex the center of the handle, and the piston will detach easily. Finally, remove the piston seal. Rinse all parts of the system in cool water. Then wash them in warm, soapy water. Rinse them well, and let them air dry on a clean, dry surface.